Did you know that in FluentCart we can bundle our products? Well, this was a recent update and it really got me excited because that means I can go now into my website and bundle a few products. So as you can see, I've got so many digital products here. Some of them I have published, but some of them are not. But what if I could bundle, let's say, the Divi starter template, which was released a few days ago, and the Crafter design system? Well, we can do that. And as you can see here, I've created the graphic for it. And here are the two products. Now, I want to show you how easy it is to bundle these two. But first of all, what I did was create the graphic for my bundle using Canva. I noticed that in FluentCart, what works is a square image. So I went and created a square image and then I put the two products there in the design. So as you can see, this is all in Canva. Now, after I did this, I just went and clicked on share and then I exported it. Okay, so now let me show you how to actually create this from scratch. So I'm just going to come over here and delete this one like that. All right, so I now have to create a brand new product from scratch. So I'll come over here to the top, click on add product. So for the product title, I'm not really sure what I should call this. Should I just call it a bundle or a designer's bundle or something like that, you know? So I don't know. Let's just call this designer's bundle. Because if you put both of the product names in there, it doesn't really make sense. All right, so I'm going to call it designer's bundle like that. And of course, it's a digital product, but this is the update. You see where it says add as bundle? This is where things get very exciting. I'm going to click here and then say add product. Now, for this to work, you need to have created the products already, okay? You cannot create a bundle if you don't have any existing products. All right, so now that I've created that, the next thing I want to do here is to give this a description, but of course, we're not going to spend too much time on that. So I'm going to use this as my description, and I'm also going to paste it over here for my long description. Next, I want to add my image. So I'm going to come over here, and here it is. I've already uploaded it to my media library. So I'm just going to select it. But if you haven't, then you have to click here on upload files and upload that design. Okay, so I'm going to say use this media. Okay, so now I have an image here for my product. All right, so when it comes to the price, in fact, you know what we need to do is to go back so we can see the list of the products. So here you can see the Divi starter template is $47 and the Crafter design system is $77, which gives us a total of $124. But usually when you create a bundle, you want to give a discount. So I want to give about a 10% discount. So then it's going to be 124 minus about 10, which will bring us down to about 112. Okay. So I'm just estimating these. They're not like, you know, the exact 10%. So I'm going to set this as 112 and the original price is 124 like that. All right. So next, we're going to come over here and map the bundles. And this is where the most important part is. So the first one is Crafter. So I'm going to search for it like that. And here it is. It's the first one. I'm going to select that. Okay. I don't know why it opens up like that. But anyway, so Crafter is the first one. The second one is the starter kit. Okay. So here's the starter template. I'm going to go ahead and select that. And pretty much we're good. So these are the two products, Crafter and the Divi starter template. So all I have to do now is to come over here to categories. If you've set up categories, so these are templates. I'm going to say template and starter sites. Okay. Actually, no, template. So I don't need anything for the brands. I think I'm good to go. And then finally, all I need to do now is to come over here to draft and set this to publish. Okay. So now I can hit update and we can do a quick view and see what this looks like. So I'm going to come over here and say preview, and this opens up in a new tab, and you can see here that this has already been set up. So instead of $124, it's going for $112. And here it also says this is the combination of Crafter design system and the Divi starter template. So it just explains what it is. But of course I could do better with the description here, but this is just to show you that this is really, really easy to put together. So in fact, this is up for sale. If you want to purchase these two products, the starter template and also the design system. This is going to be a live product, so I'm actually going to sell this. So I'll leave a link to this in the video description below, so you can purchase it if you want. Now, what makes this really powerful is if we are, say, content creators and you want to sell your templates, if you have, let's say, 5, 6, 7 products, it's much easier to just bundle all of them and do a special discount. That way you can make more sales. Now, what I need to find out about this is when someone buys, does it connect with the both downloads? That's the the tricky part. But you know what? I'm going to definitely update you guys once that is done. Now, in my opinion, when it comes to the e-commerce space, FluentCart is really getting up there really fast because they are aggressively adding all these features. In fact, this feature right here that we're talking about is not there in WooCommerce, which is really amazing. And this can be done with the free version. But of course, if you want the more powerful version, then you need to buy the pro version. The pro version comes with a lot more features. And I also have a link in the video description below. If you purchase it using my affiliate link, you'll be part of the training that I'm going to do. Right now, I had to put a pause on the training because I'm waiting for quite a few features. For example, the thank you page feature, and also the integration with Divi, because it'll be really, really amazing if we could design all these product pages in Divi, like how Divi is integrated with WooCommerce. That'll be really, really awesome. So I can't wait for that. And then we are going to be designing amazing, amazing looking websites. But it doesn't mean that if you purchase this, then there's not going to be any content coming up. In fact, I've got 2 pieces of content coming up next week. One of them is how to design a website, to sell digital products, because I'm already doing this on my own website and I'd like to show you how to do it. The next video after that one is going to be how to sell products. These are physical products online. So I'm going to show you how to set up the shops from start to finish. And this is going to be a shop that looks really professional. It's also going to be a shop that uses the best UI design systems in terms of spacing, the fonts and everything, colors. So it is going to look really, really awesome. So I can't wait to release that. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I also have a course here. It's called, in fact, let's go to Divi University here. It's called the Divi Mastery course right here on courses. Now this course has over 1,000 students. So this is a course that will get you up and running with Divi. Again, if you purchase this, it's only $27. If you purchase this, you are going to have all the extra lessons that I release in the future absolutely free. I will not charge you any extra. Now, the idea of this course is to get all the Divi users up and running really, really fast. This is why I'm selling it that cheap. It's only $27. And that $27, it just goes towards helping a lot with the time spent on this, hosting, and all the little stuff, the software that I purchase and all of that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. All the links you need are in the video description below.